talking to the team that investigated the New Zealand pallet company. This company is one of several teams in operations management 7350, and the basic thrust of what they do is to work with the client company to identify a real opportunity for improving productivity. They conduct the investigation and make recommendations. So tell us a little bit more about your team and what your project was.
So this company, it's located in Auckland, and it manufactures pallets, so it's catering to a very diverse market, due to which there are a lot of customer orders which are small, and what happens is because of that their lead time, it shoots up. Currently it's around 3 days, right? They want to reduce it, so we were called in, and we were told to focus on the reduction of lead time so that they could deliver the pallets to all the customers quicker and increase their market share. And there's also a point related to cost, which Sarah would speak about. How do they want to reduce the cost so that along with the lead time, they'll have that cost advantage too, and that will increase the market share.
They have 3 factories across the country. The Auckland one is a customized market. They have the order is quite small, so the setup time, the setup cost is quite high. So they wanted us to investigate the areas that they can improve to reduce the waste and to reduce the cost. We identify the stations of the production process.
We first made a layout of the factory, and we have a number of processes over there. We try to focus on each process individually. So we did these video shootings of at each stage. After the video shooting, we looked at the video. We jotted down the activities at each of the stations, individually looked at each single activity, and tried to reduce the cycle time of that particular activity by identifying kaizans, which are improvements. So that was the way we approached it, and we are halfway through. We've given them a few suggestions and they've liked it, but we are still working on the final report. So this is the gist of our journey with the pallet company. So the challenging part was to reduce the lead time from 3 days. It's already 3 days, which we felt was a very short time, and they still want to reduce it. Then going to the shop floor, then go over there and video shoot the process, and then come back and analyze it. Everything is a challenge for us, but we're trying to do our best, and till now we've done whatever we could in our capacity. Okay, so we wanted to recommend very simple things. The management had made it clear that they don't want any costly options, so they could have gone for automations, but we didn't suggest that. What we did was a very simple thing was we analyzed the activities on the first stage, which was the optimizer stage, and in that we identified an area wherein we could introduce a simple scale, and we could eliminate the waste activity taking place over there. A very simple marking like a ruler. So it was nothing, like there was no investment, and still we could save a lot of time over there. So this was one of the recommendations. I've taken this assignment very seriously, where I had to make an action plan for myself, and in that I took this action plan of delegating things. So I'm continuously delegating it to people, and Peter likes it. And so.
So basically, some of the important tools that in the operation management books, for example, we learned also from this class. For the class, that's basically more theory. So we use some of the knowledge that we learned from the BPI, then we apply to the operation management, and then yeah, it is more practical. It's really different. It's applied the theory that we learned from the PPI to the real working environments, to the operation management class. So it's really helpful.
First of all, it was a great experience for us, and we went through and we visited the company. It was a big company. It is specialized in making pallets, crates and bins. And the most part which I felt that working on activity sheet, which Sumit and me both were working, and we came up with 2 ideas like Kaizens, improvements, and one was open mic system, which he didn't mention right now. We are going to suggest that open mic system. It will be benefit for the company, for the pallet company, and somehow it will help them to reduce their lead time and their conversion cost. And this is a great experience for me.
Yeah, it was a good experience. While I came to New Zealand for study, and in my past experience, I was working in my business, and it was really good to see a big warehouse where, my company is Toll Logistics, I'm working, and we have got one of the employee of Toll companies, Joban. We met him in the company. So he told us about everything about the company, what their store, they're the number 1 companies, one of the New Zealand's number 1 company in this doing couriers and national and internationally. And like me, I felt very good to work with this company. As we are working, they were having a problem in their transportation and standardized system. And me with my few friends in my team, we are working to solve the problems of transportation. And in our previous presentations, one of the company's representative was invited to the class. We presented him a few issues which the company was facing, and the solutions. We suggested what type of solution we can do for the company. Yeah, overall it was a great experience for us.
Thank you. My experience, I would like to say, it was a bit better than what we were currently doing in the BPI class, like how we did the Green with Wealth project. Okay, on a similar basis, we had a real life company to work with and a real life situation to solve. So that for me was challenging as well as interesting, because to work for a company, probably a New Zealand company, and solve their issues is the biggest thing at this stage, because it gives you experience, it gives you exposure, and it gives you all that thing that is required while you're studying, and also while putting the same things or the same principles that you're studying into practice for a company. So overall, I would say it was really a beneficial course, and if for the people who are going to attend the same course next semester, I would say, well, take the learnings from what you've done in the class in your BPI class, and try to go ahead and implement those also when you're into your operations class, because there's a lot of things in common in both the classes. Well, we didn't get the opportunity. We were doing it simultaneously, so I would say we didn't get that opportunity, but for people who are going to get it, hats off to them, and trust me, take a lot from BPI and